Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026. Let's take a look at the chart. Start with the big picture, and that is this sort of two-sided, increasingly congested framework between 361.67 long-term one-year channel support, a structure that we tested back in early April, and 442.45 mid to long-term resistance that stems back, about 8-9 months of activity, roughly. You go back to that December 25 high and even preceding that. So it is a low 440s ceiling, a low 360s floor. I don't have an anticipation of really testing either one, but by a degree, I would say it's likely we'll test a 442.45. And what I mean by that is there is this where are you? This channel top at 429.42 session containment level. Then we're kind of now slipping into the 3 to 5 day swing trade, but I will get back to the low 440s in just a second. 397.03, we pushed through and settled above that on Monday. This is set off what looks to me to be a 3 to 5 day target at 429.42 when I take into account a present volatility Friday into Monday. Yes, 429.42 is in reach on the way up today. 420.04 is this channel top that can contain intraday, possibly daily highs. And if we do happen to push through 420.04 today, I think that could yield 429.42 on an intraday basis. Now, there's a couple of ways, different ways you can see 429.42. You can see it as just like a 3 to 5 day pivot point, because certainly if we close above 429.42, that does set up 442.45, which takes us back to this chart, this longer term channel top on the weekly chart. Or you could also see 429.42. And this is, I'm talking to more like 3 to 5 week out to 1 to 2 month swing traders. And if you're accustomed to scaling into positions, 429.42 could be the beginning of a short sale, scaling into it. And then again in the 442 half area, because we could top out in that zone. It basically looks like this on the chart. We don't have it labeled here, but this is your 429.42 right about here. So you can see how narrow it really is in the overall scheme of things. This is an area where you could top out and fall back, as I said earlier, into the low 360s within a month or two. 440.01 is the same exact structure on the daily chart that we find on the weekly chart at 442.45. And if after everything I just said, we wind up closing above 442.45 on a weekly basis, it is bail out of your short positions, reverse and go long. 3 to 5 week swing traders can play the long side up to 498.83, that December 25 all-time high. And yes, 3 to 5 month kind of longer term swing traders or near term investors can go long, stay long with a settlement above 442.45, 544.52, a 3 to 5 month objective where we could top out on a quarterly, quite possibly annual basis. That is a long term 6-year channel top way up there at 544.52. Getting back to this chart here, I just might make mention, if you look over the far lower right here, you can see how 370.70 is now the beginning of a range down to 361.67. We had been lining it up with a Fibonacci level. I don't think we show it right now. No, we don't actually. There's a 5/8 downside Fibonacci at 381.69 that we tested a couple of weeks ago. It's right about here on the chart, a 5/8 back from April to May extremes. But, we're going to call that an intraday support level only. Let me take a look at the downside here with you. In the event that
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVDA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity.
Start your 2-week free trial and trade with clarity from day one.
break 397.03, we could see 381.59 intraday. That would be right about here on the chart. But right now, I just want to stress that we do have a pretty clear buy signal through the rest of the week. Anticipating 429.42 as a 3 to 5 day target. And you could say anticipating 429.42 over the next 3 to 5 days, the beginning of a wide zone of longer term resistance up to 442.45 that may well contain buying through all of July. And from here, we can fall away again, as I described earlier in a different graph. Now for the downside, if we do close back below 397.03, that buy signal obviously short-lived. I would expect possibly by the end of this week a collapse back into that 370.70, which is, sorry for doing that to you, 370.70 down to, bear with me here, 370.70. Where are you? There it is. My apologies. So let me back up. If we close below 397.03, we have, I think, a 3 to 5 day sell signal with presently heightened volatility back to 370.70. You can see it over here in the far right. If we close today below 397.03, I see no good reason to be long Tesla. If your time horizon is 3 to 5 days, say 1 to 2 weeks, I do think it is very likely we will collapse back to 373.70 within about 3 to 5 days. This is dropping daily and converging with 361.67 over the next week and a half, which is rising weekly. So this over here, this low 370s down to the low 360s is a significant zone of long-term support, able to contain selling. This formation, I've mentioned how it could contain monthly, quarterly, and possibly annual selling pressures. And we did test this back in early May, and if we test it again, more of the same. The full pull-away factor to the upside is, of course, a settlement above 442.45, but we're right in the middle of that range right now. I don't think there's really anything else to say. If you needed a repeat, you can just rewind and play over again. I am going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 2-week trial. You'll get daily NVDA analysis, daily SPY analysis, daily Triple Q analysis, weekly Apple, S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, and 2 stock picks a week that cater to 3 to 5 week out to 3 to 5 month swing traders. I'm going to leave it at that for Tuesday's Daily Tesla Report, and you have a great day.